Hello, my lovelies. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, and I'm so glad you're here with me for another moment for chronic wellness. We are continuing to peel away at this onion of a problem that is managing the isolation and the solitude that comes along with having a long-term chronic illness oftentimes. That's not true of all of them. But if you're listening to this, it's probably because this one's tough for you. And so the tip for today is, regardless of what your illness is and whether it is something that is growing in regularity, like diabetes and heart disease, or whether it is something as uncommon as antisynthetase syndrome, you are not alone. And part of combating this sense of isolation, this sense of loneliness, is combating this very real sense that we are each alone. We are the only ones managing these impossible circumstances, dealing with the hardships that we are each having to face. And one of the incredible gifts of being of this time, it's also really overwhelming being of this time, is that the internet allows us to find the 4 or 40 or 400 or 400,000 or 4 million other people who are out there with our same illnesses. And so get on Reddit, get on Facebook, get on Instagram, and find the other people with your same disease. And if you don't have a diagnosis yet, then get out there and find the boards of people who are not yet diagnosed and start talking symptoms. Because to find other people who are living in similar circumstances is a comfort. It feels healing to know that I am not the only one dealing with mechanic's hands. It feels like a balm to understand that somebody else is juggling these same questions about medication and balancing the symptoms of side effects that I'm having to manage. It is altogether helpful to connect with other people in similar life circumstance. And we can do that if we have access to a device that's connected to the World Wide Web. And I don't know how often it feels good to you to do that, whether that's multiple times a day, a couple times a week, a couple times a month. But I encourage you, if you have not already, to connect with others who are in a similar boat to you. Heck, just by the virtue of the fact that you're listening or watching here means that you're eager to have your spirit fed and turn to others who are living something similar to what you're living. So I commend you for that. I think it takes tremendous courage to be the kind of warriors and empaths and seekers and road-weary spiritual savvy travelers that we are, to be living this life with these chronic illnesses and still getting out of bed each day trying to figure out how to heal our souls and as much of our bodies as we can, and still take a look at the world outside and figure out what our contribution can be. So I'm proud of you and I'm grateful for you. and I'm eager to hear from you. So leave me your comments and questions. And remember that regardless of whether our bodies are healthy, our spirits can be well. We'll be together again soon.